The long wait for M5 Yuzong is finally over, and along with it, major changes in the game have also arrived. Release dates for many events and many surveys have also dropped down. Many new emotes and recalls also dropped. There's just too much to discuss. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we will discuss everything that patch note 1.8.30 brought along with it. Let's start with balance adjustments heroes. These heroes are from previous patch balance adjustment. The phase 2 of the Ducati event is going live on this Saturday, and to complete the task you will need diamonds. Kazuki Official Store will always be there to fulfill your needs. To get your diamonds hassle-free, go to our store. Click on pre-order Ducati, enter your ID and server. Choose your diamonds from a variety of packs. Choose payment method. I always opt for K0 coins as it gives an additional discount for 2 to 10%. And your diamonds will be delivered. By doing this, you are also eligible for our exclusive giveaway of 2570 diamonds. So what's the wait for? Hurry up and grab your free diamonds. Moving on to hero adjustments. Revamped Moscow faces some adjustments before its release. After the recent changes to his ultimate and skill 1 combined became too overpowered, so developers decided to tone down his skills. The attack speed bonus he received from his first skill have been increased by 0.15 units in the late game and remains the same in the early game. The new ultimate is receiving a nerf. Firstly, the cooldown of the skill has been increased by 14 seconds in the early game and 10 seconds in the late game. The motive behind it was to limit his ultimate and skill 1 combo to make it less spammable, and will require a strategic approach before initiating the combo. The new effect has seen some tweaks. When his ultimate spear hits an hero, it creates a shadow behind them and refreshes the cooldown of Abyss Walker. We can use ultimate again to cast Abyss Walker from shadow location. Nathan received a pushback. The cooldown for his ultimate skill has been increased by 4 seconds throughout the game. Considering the previous buff on Nathan, it seems fair enough to see the cooldown increased on his ultimate. Maybe he will have a better pick rate after the upcoming buffs on him. Rethel received a major nerf. As she is currently performing too well all around the game, the developers decided to tweak the duration of her ultimate. The duration of the ultimate has been decreased by 2.5 seconds, making it a 7.5 seconds total duration for her ultimate. I personally think this was much needed to Rethel to decrease her ultimate spams in a short duration of time. Moving on to hero adjustments. Argus has received another set of buffs. Extra damage has been buffed by 45 points. His skill 2 has undergone a massive buff. The total physical attack bonus has been buffed by 40%. This buff should certainly boost his overall damage to the next level. Roger has undergone a slight nerf. His human form skill 1 has been nerfed. The base damage has been reduced by 50 points in the early game and 100 points in the late game. This nerf should make Roger a bit more balanced, but he still is in the way better state than he is in the original server. Tigreal has received another nerf.
To the Empire.
His skill 2 cooldown has been increased by 3.5 seconds in the early game and 3 seconds in the late game. This nerf should overall slow down his chain CC, but Tigreal players will have to use his second skill wisely. Guinevere has received a good buff. Her ultimate airborne changes have been increased by 2. The cooldown for her ultimate has been increased by 7 seconds in the early game and 3 seconds in the late game. This overall should make it easier to land her ultimate, but if missed, might be a costly mistake. Leslie has received a well-deserved buff. The developers aim to buff Leslie because the nerf to Berserker's Fury made her weak in the late game. Her passive has undergone a huge buff. The base damage has been buffed by 25 points.
Shush. Target on the move.
Her skill 1's cooldown has been decreased by 0.5 seconds in the early game. This buff might push her back into the meta, but we must have to wait and see how this buff might affect her.
Nice try.
CC has undergone a mobility nerf. The movement speed bonus per passive stake has been nerfed by 2%. Her skill 1's damage against creeps has been reduced to keep it from going too fast. This nerf might push CC out of the jungle, but we still have to test it out. Terizla has undergone mobility nerf. As skill 1's movement speed increase has been nerfed by 10% in the early game. The nerf should be very visible, especially in the early game, so Terizla users, you have to play it a bit more wisely in the early game. Fanny has taken a hit on her energy rechargeability. The energy restored per stick has been nerfed by 1. This nerf should make Fanny's energy management a nightmare if you do not know how to manage her energy. Matilda has undergone a massive nerf.
5 seconds till the smash them.
Her skill 2 cooldown has been increased by 2 seconds in the early game.
The beautiful sun.
Her ultimate no longer slows the enemies on hit.
Be faster. I know some really cool cowboys. Can we one spot side
This
by
nerf
side?
is well deserved and might make it a bit easier for the enemies to escape.
I'm Brutus. You have slain
Angela has received another nerf. Her passive has received another nerf. The movement speed bonus has been nerfed by half, but the maximum stakes have been doubled to 4. Her skill 1 has received a massive nerf. The bonus damage to minions and creeps has been removed.
It's my job to help people.
This nerf should push her out of mid lane and play the role she is supposed to play. Rafaela has been nerfed.
Healing prayers for you.
Her skill 1-2 will no longer deal extra damage to minions, just like Angela. This nerf should also push Rafaela out of the mid lane now.
We stand with the innocent.
Irithel has received a much needed nerf. Her ultimate duration has been shortened by 2.5 seconds.
My tiger has been with me many years.
This buff should surely balance her out and reduce the nightmare she caused in the entire game.
Legendary. Double kill.
Esmeralda has received a buff.
If only I could forget the past.
Her first skill based shield has been increased by 100 points in the early game. This one is overall a nice buff to Esmeralda, so now Esmeralda users will certainly be noticeable.
The stars are my beacon.
All the changes made to Yi Sun Shin, Florine, Selena, Well, Dairoth, Balman, Nana, Kimi and Alucard have been reverted as they need more testing. Changes made to Lunox and Aurora Revamp are still available in the advanced server. Moving on to battlefield adjustments. Looks like the developers have decided to change the EXP mechanics once again. The EXP gained by the first 10 minions on the EXP lane has been reduced, but the overall experience growth has been increased to balance it out. The EXP needed to reach level 2 has been increased, but to balance it out, the EXP needed from level 2 to 3 has been reduced. Retribution has been nerfed. Now you no longer receive 40% less damage from Lord and Turtle when Retribution is equipped. Lords has undergone some nerfs to balance the changes from Retribution. Lord's basic attack damage has been nerfed. The physical attack is now 60% less, but he now deals 2% more damage based on the target's maximum HP. Turtle also have some nerf. Base attack and attack growth have been adjusted to be 80% of their former values. the developer's aim of not affecting the non-junglers might be achieved. Blazing has undergone a huge nerf. The regen effects have been decreased by 60 points in the early game and 250 points in the late game. Quantum Charge's movement speed boost has been decreased by 10%. Impure Rage's damage have been reduced by 6 points in the early game and 20 points in the late game. The Switch Hero feature has been disabled due to some issues. The feature will be back once the issues are resolved. The teleport feature has now been completely fixed. The main interface has undergone some optimizations. The red dot notification animation have been optimized. Hero action smoothness has been optimized on the main interface.
Being a father, for one. Do not take those dimensional rifts lightly, lest you be devoured by the void.
There are some new changes to the Brawl mode. Now we can share heroes with our friends in the Brawl mode. You can view the heroes you can share from this section. The unused heroes by your teammates will show up here and you can change your hero with them. This can be very helpful when you are out of rolling dices. This can also come in very handy if you don't know how to play the particular hero or want to balance the team lineup. The total maximum number of heroes available in the shared hero pool will be 10. I personally think this is very good touch added to the mode as it will increase our flexibility. Next are the draft pick changes. As we already know from the previous videos that the new ban system will contain 10 bans. These bans are blind bans, which means that we cannot look into the bans until the banning phases are done. The banning phase will be divided into 2 phases now. The first phase will give 2 bans each to the first 2 players from each side. After this comes the second phase, where the heroes are banned earlier will be viewable. Along with it, the remaining 3 slots will be up for bans for the remaining 3 players from each side. We can only see the heroes banned after the banning phase is over, and yes, same heroes can be banned from both sides. The overall drafting phase time remains almost the same. Moving on to surveys. Let's check out Carmel Epic Skin tier survey. The first one is Firefly Fire, and I have to say that this is the best looking one. Everything from her expression to her outfit just screams perfection. I really hope this one wins. The next one is Prophecy of Night. This one is also good and the color scheme is more in line with what she usually wears. The one thing I like about this one is all the accessories that she is wearing. The third one is called Golden Thread Dancer. This one is also cool looking but does remind me of Luo Yi. I know there are many differences but theme of her dress does remind me of Luo Yi. The last one is called Bloody Thoughts and it looks good. It looks like a Yantra anime girl, but for me the design isn't that good. Next we have round 2 of Claude's Epic Tier Skin Survey. The first one is Thunderbolt, God of Spear. The details on this skin looks crazy. Everything from Claude's wing to Dexter's wing looks good. The next one is called Return of the Spirit Monkey. It looks like either Sun or Dexter did something to Claude to boost his power, but the design is a bit plain. The next one is called Claude Atomic Destroyer. With the guns he and Dexter are carrying, it definitely will be able to destroy atoms, but I have to say this one does look a bit like Alpha's General Void skin. And this one is called Electromaniac, but this one looks like it's the Electro Music Boy from the last week's survey, but the mask is off. I don't have any problem with it. Up next is World Shaking Dragon's Roar, and it looks like we have a Goku reference with Dexter riding the Nimbus Claude. Only thing he is missing is a giant stick behind him, and Claude has this look like he is good and his outfit is screams. He's some kind of dragon. I'm extremely interested to see how this skin skill effects are going to be. And coming up next is Corruptor who burns the sky. This design looks messy and all over the place, but I guess it's supposed to be that way as he's a Corruptor who burns the skies. It's cool, but I prefer others. And next up is Spatial Hunter. This one just looks extra cool, doesn't it? It has an Abyss vibe, and Dexter just looks like Chad in this one. The last one is called Extreme Electrified Ornament. This one outfit looks good, but skill effects will look crazy. The next one is Grog's special skin service. The first one is called Postman on the Arm. And Grog straight up, it just looks like a postman carrying a mailbox. And it is so interesting to look at. I like this design. The next one is called Fish Warrior. And damn, Grog just looks like badass carrying a missile. Now I want this one to win. And this one is called Civil Engineering Pioneer. This one also looks good, and it looks like Moonton is trying to blend this giant into the real world. It's a different approach and I like it. And the last one is called Wasteland Outlaws. This one is just straight out of Mad Max. Just look at his head and his weapon. If that is not Mad Max, I don't know what is. Next we have Khalid's epic skin service. The first one is called Cybercatcher, and his outfit looks like futuristic ancient Chinese outfit. It looks really cool, not going to lie, I especially love the color scheme. The next one is called Doodle Prince, and I can see why it's called that. I really like the details, but I am not really vibing with this design. This one is called Blue Ocean Cruise. This one looks great, it looks like a cyborg Khalid who lives underwater. I like the design, but I don't if it's going to win. The last one is called Blade of Holy Lotus. This one is straight out of Prince of Persia and it looks nice. This is the only survey that goes along with Khalid's theme. Next, let's move on to the surveys of upcoming Blazing Bounties revamp. First, we have Layla. Now that the kind of outfit you expect out of a Wild West. It looks too good, I really can't wait for this revamp. Next up is Aldous. If this design gets finalized, it will be one of the best designs for his skin, and it is a step above his previous design. Next up is Esmeralda, and she just looks stunning. Her previous design were fire, and this one is just better than. Next up is Franco. This one looks okay, but why does Franco have so much gold on him? Or did he just become a trend? Next up is Claude. Everything about this skin just screams chill. I especially love Ghost Boy Dexter. Moving on to upcoming skins. Yuzong's M5 skin is all set to release on the 20th of November and will be collectible through the M5 pass. To know more in detail, watch this video, the link is in the top right corner. And here is the artwork for him.
Looking at the future champion.
M5 Prime will also be available on the same day and will be obtainable through M5 Pass rewards. The artwork for Prime skin looks like this. Here are the loading screens for both of them.
You're looking at the future champion. Rise beyond greatness and reignite the star.
Wan's fabulous 11 Flying Swallow skin will be released on November 7th in the Wild Sky event.
The Flying Swallow is here to clean up Marshall City.
1-1's Double 11 event final artwork is also finalized. Popol and Koopa's Spirit of the Brush Collector skin will be available in the Grand Collection event on the 1st of November. The artwork for it looks stunning, isn't it? Lolita's special Genki Slim skin will be on sale on the 16th of November in the shop at the price of 749 diamonds, with a discount of 30% on the launch week. Minotaur's special skin Dreadnought will be available for the limited time in the Dreadnought Summon event on November 20 at the price of 749 diamonds, with a discount of 30% on the launch week. Kimi's Rising Nova will be available in the M5 Pass rewards on 20th of November.
Fighting Kimmy!
Angela's Avatar of Time will be available in the Starlight Fest on the 25th of November server time. Valentina's Celestial Judicator will be available in the Grand Collection on the 3rd of December server time. The artwork for it looks just gorgeous. Joy's Royal Protector will be available for sale on the 6th of December at the price of 549 diamonds, with a discount of 30% on the launch week. Nana's Mistbender Nana and Older's Mistbender Olders will be available in the Mistbender Draw event on the 9th of December server time. Here is the final artwork for them. Harith Christmas Carnival will be available for sale on the 13th of December at the price of 749 diamonds, with a discount of 30% on the launch week. Lastly, Erithel Sagittarius will be available with a fully revamped design. Arnold's Starlight Fury of the Deep December Starlight is going to be released on December 1st server time. This skin is similar to Layla. This skin also coming with 2 Pentith skins. You can get the skins along with the Starlight membership for 300 diamonds, and you might be able to buy the extra Pentith skin for 100 diamonds similar to Layla.
I will choose my own path. I will choose my own path.
Aspirants Unite event is making its return with the featured skins of Ruby Mecha Maiden and Angela Cyber Cherubin from 19th of November to 31st of December. The Aspirants Unite Premium supply will be available on the 25th of November. This will mostly feature recharge tasks. Moving on to Neo Emotes and Recalls. Here are the exclusive effects for M5 event.
Legendary!
Here is the sacred statue of M5 Yuzong. The emotes for M5 are as follows. The exclusive effects of Mistbenders are something like this.
Legendary!
I love this Nana emote. What about you guys? The recall for Angela annual Starlight event is gorgeous, isn't it? Angela dances in her custom action. This is Angela's annual Starlight emote. Here is a new recall named Ethereal Butterfly. It's an epic tier recall and too beautiful. Here is the 1111 emote. One's 1111 action greetings is very adorable. This is Kimi's custom action, which is obtainable through M5 Pass. Fredrin's custom action, Take a Break, is obtainable through M5 Pass. Minotaur also has a new action named Furious Roar. Here is the new action for Sun. And we only have Valentina's custom action named Queen Elegance for now. Here are the upcoming borders. The M5 Glory Avatar border. The M5 Prime Avatar border. And this is M5 Final Avatar border. The Mistbenders border, Dawn of Mist. This is 2023 Starlight Fest border. Here is the sacred statue of our Lord. And yes, also its trail effect. So are you excited about the upcoming skins? Which change do you think will affect our beloved MLBB? Share your thoughts in the comment section. That will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.